Nintendo.
Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. So this is part of my series where I try to play video games from my childhood that I never got to before. So this one here is Animal Crossing Population Growing, which was the GameCube edition that came in 2001, I believe. And in the last video, if you haven't watched it and would like to start there, I'm going to put a link at the top right so you can always click on it and go there first. But essentially, in the last one, we were working for Tom Nook. Well, I was working for Tom Nook, and Tom Nook gave me this task to go out into the village and go meet every person, every neighbors, but especially the mayor, who, as you would expect, is kind of the most important person around here. So I am currently at the wishing well. I was trying to start a conversation with Torimer, but I didn't know that this wishing well would speak to you, so this is what's happening right now. I do like this feature though, because I feel like it gives it a reason to actually be there if you can come back to it and do things such as if you forgot to give somebody a package and didn't do it, like you can leave it there. So it's kind of like things that makes it easier. The only Animal Crossing game I played prior to that, like most people I believe in 2020, was New Horizon. And in New Horizon, if I remember correctly, when you had a package and well, it was like if something you found a package or you found something and it belonged to someone else, and if you can't figure out who it was, it kind of just stays there in your inventory, and you can also decide to just like open it and keep it and use it or sell it, whatever. But I like that in this game, you know, you can always, if you can't find who something belongs to, or if you just have a package and you would like somebody to get it back, you can come and put it here so the person can still get it back. So I do like this feature a little bit better than what we have in New Horizon. So I just talked to Torimer, the mayor, and he thinks we are a good kid. Well, I am a good kid, so I'm gonna take that. That's very nice. And I am now, since I stumbled upon the museum, talking to Blathers. So the interesting thing here that I've heard before is in the very first game, Blathers is not a certified historic assessor yet. I think that's how you would call it, maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's not certified yet to essentially assess your fossils and art and everything that goes in the museum. So you kind of have to send those to you give it to him, and it takes a while because he has to send it to the main museum, which will then assess things, and then it comes back to be displayed in this museum. So I've been really enjoying learning those little details since I've been playing this game, because it just makes it all the more interesting. Like, you know, there are so many details that I'm finding out, and I'm only like one day in the game, one Animal Crossing day technically, but I think this is so interesting because like there are just like those tiny layers that I keep uncovering that just makes it even like just kind of like feel more special and more like, no pun intended, but I kind of see the fruit of that the creators put in it. Alright, so now I'm collecting more apples. So I've decided that at some point I would like to have a bunch of apples and sell them, so I can make some money. I would really like to make my little house a little bit better. So where Ava Sisters was right by the beach, I'm just gonna go in and say hi. And I'm talking to Mabel, and let's go say hi to Sable, I believe. So let's go say hi to Sable. Sable is always embroidering or sewing something. Alright, so I don't have anything to do, so I'm just gonna say nothing and we'll leave it at there. So there's not much of a collection of things to do in this game. Like, I just kind of like took a big look around and I didn't like much. However, it would be interesting to try and create new patterns for this game. I don't like that you can't take off the hat. I really do hate it, but at the same time I'm like, okay, it's interesting. It's interesting for the time that it came in. So maybe at some point we can try and make patterns to use at the Able Sister store to make ourselves kind of more us. Yugi at this point has to find her identity and her style in Animal Crossing. Alright, so I'm just checking for trees, but also I'm just trying to find my way at this point. I still haven't figured out the map, so I'm just walking. I met the mayor, I met Abel and Mabel, so I know I met the first 3 villages that were in kind of like that little corner, so I'm going to try and see if I can meet anyone else at this point. Once I find my way, of course. Alright, so we're still walking. I guess like it will be interesting. Will I know this place by heart at some point? That will be an interesting little fact that I can always circle back to. So I'm in somebody's house. I'm not quite sure whose house. I have a feeling we had Huggy, Teddy, and Rolo. I think this is Rolo's house. So it's very purple. Here we go. Here are Teddy and Huggy. I feel like I have a lot of cute animals, which so far I like. And I also like that. You see, even though I'm playing this game like 20 years later, they still randomize who you're getting, so that's fun. I'm asking Rolo for some tips because I don't know, I feel like you always learn things when you ask for these tips, so I'm just, I'm always gonna keep asking them, see if I can find something interesting. There's still nothing at the dump. I met everybody down here. Who am I missing? Oh, I'm assuming there must be more, like, I don't think I only get 3 villagers in this town, so there must be more people. But I can't quite tell what I'm missing. It's kind of difficult not knowing where I'm going, but, I'm adventuring. It's an experience. Alright, so let's go see Tom Nook. He will tell us. Well, aren't you the social butterfly? Well, I didn't meet everybody, so he said I was not quite thorough. So, I need to not be shy and go back out there and meet some more people. Try to see if I can buy things from him, but I'm pretty sure he won't let me still. Yeah, that's for my customers. Tom Nook, you're not being very nice to me. I know I'm new, but you're being very rude. You would get business if you let me buy. Alright, so I didn't realize that I didn't take this bridge before, so I'm back on the other side of town, trying to find more people. Oh, Dina's house. This is Dina, so let's say hi to Dina. Hello, I'm Dina. If you don't mind, do you think you'd like to be friends? Well, of course, Dina. Oh, that's super. I'm a little shy, but I'm glad I worked at the cottage. Oh, we'll have so much fun together, Yuki. Have a good afternoon. I press OK faster than I read, so this is my struggle. Alright, so I'm trying to see. So up doesn't lead anywhere. Let's go down. Oh, there's a ball. I'm trying to figure out whose ball is this? Somebody left a ball. I'm having so much fun. Oh, that's sad. Alright, what's this? Cooper, good day to you. Well, aren't we a busy little bee, buzzing to and fro? Commendable behavior. Oh, thank you, Cooper. I guess you're a cop? Oh, not Cooper, Copper. Copper the Cop. That makes sense. There isn't anything of particular interest to report, but good luck with a new job. So, okay, this is a surprise to me because I didn't know that we had a police station. I think this is very fun. So, the police station kind of keeps lost and found items. So today I keep enjoying this, and we have things in this game that makes it a lot more fun to do. And I'm only like, again, at the very beginning of the game, but already like it's fun. Alright, so I want to see if I can take anything. Maybe, you know, to change my outfit, or even to spruce up my place. So I'm very interested in a rocket, I think. I also like how Booker is just like, oh, is that yours? Well, you can have it. So gullible, Booker. But no, that wasn't mine. I don't have space for it, so I'm just gonna go. And Booker, you know what? I'll come back eventually. I'll make space in my back and take every single thing that you can possibly give me. What's the closet for? So I think this is just like continuation of the same thing, just in the closet and space to store things. But at this point I think there's not much anyway. So let's go. Let's go back and try for Thank you for stopping by. Of course, Copper, I'll see you later. Alright, and it was at this point, guys, that I realized we had a map. So let me just take a look at where we are and see the layout of the town once and for all. So all the way to the top left, I did meet these three. Those were Rollo, Teddy, and Huggy. Oh, we have Spike, and we have me and 3 other houses that are empty. This is Note Shop, the post office, and the dump on the left. What else? Oh, we have 2 more people to meet then. Monique. Alright, so let's maybe go start with Monique. And the top person was probably Dina, who I met earlier. Alright, so this kind of gives me a little reference of where I'm going at this point. Just need to meet with Monique, and that should do it. I think I met Spike. I think so, I met Spike, and remember he called me a punk, so we did meet him. What a childish name. Oh, okay, so this one is very mean, like I don't want to say it, like you're a canine, but you're kind of acting like a B-word. See, this is a rude, you always have one of these Karen in every single neighborhood, right? I guess Animal Crossing is not exempt. You have a Karen here as well. That was not very nice of you, Monique. I really did not enjoy this interaction of ours. So I'm just gonna go at this point, I'm gonna go talk to Nook and see what he has to say, because Nook, you were right, I was not very thorough. Now I met everybody, and let me tell you what, Dina is a B-word. So did you meet quite a If you don't get along well with the folks here in Kugeland, you'll never fit in, you understand? I know, Nook, I just met everybody, but I don't like Dina. She's not nice. But never fear, I have a good feeling about you, What have we here? It looks like my employer of the month has full pockets. Go empty them somewhere. Alright, so I'm gonna go empty my pockets. These are probably full of my apples. So you know what? I'm just gonna do it right around here somewhere. Let's just find a spot for it. Oh, I'm close to home anyway, so I might as well go home. Alright, so let's just empty them in my house that's made of wood and probably tin, metal. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to do that all one by one. You're just gonna slide, grab, and drop. That's gonna be the song for slide, grab, and drop. And do I even need to empty everything? You probably do not need to empty everything, so you know what, let's just try to get out a few more, and the rest can probably stay. How many empty pockets does Tommy possibly need? Not many. Alright, so let's go back and let's go see Tommy. no. Just holding back. See, my flowers are looking pretty already. Alright, hi Tom. I empty my pockets. Ah yes, I need you to deliver some furniture. Alright, at last. It's like you are actually working in this space. Take this furniture to Monique. See, it's Monique again. Do I really have to go see her? I don't like Monique. Now, do you like Monique? Because I do not. And you might like that. You might like that Monique is torturing me because, you know, to be quite honest, you are kind of torturing me too. Ever since I started here, you made me a slave of your shop. You're working me. You know what? I should just have pitched a tent. I should just have pitched a tent and then I buy a house later. But that would be better. Alright, hey Monique. Oh, you're priced here. You're just like a peppy little bag. By the way, did you need something? I have a delivery for you, Monique. No need to be mean to me every time I come back. Why, that's mine. Why do you have it, Yugi? Are you working for Tom? You got something? Oh, you are? How amusing. You mean to tell me you didn't have enough money to buy a house when you moved? No, Monique, I did not. And now I'm a slave for Tom. No, you'd think one would have empathy for this kind of issue. She's just laughing at me. I don't like your money. How silly. Were you the mental run of the litter or what? Oh, I'm just having a little fun with you. I suppose everyone has to take moved. You mustn't have any money to buy furniture. Don't be ashamed here. Take this call from Lois. Money, I don't like it, but you know what? I will accept this bonsai. Thank you. I do need something to go in my house, but you're still a B word, Monique. I bet you go home to a sad, empty mouth every day. Yes, I do, Monique, but you don't have to say it. It may not be much, but beggars can't be choosers. You've got to start somewhere. Interior decorating is vital. Monique, again, you're making digs at me. I do not like it. Besides, this has to prove to improve the space later. Alright, Monique, I get it. I get it. Yeah. We don't like Monique. I do not like Monique because I feel like Monique is very mean. I did hear that about this game, but she's mean in a different way. She's just rude. She's just a mean girl. She's just a B word. I don't even have a word to describe Monique at this point, but Monique and I, we aren't vibing. Alright, so like this, I delivered this package to Monique. So, you know what, I'm gonna go and head back to Tom, see if he has something for me again. I like this little bridge, so maybe what I'll be able to do eventually is just like install a whole bunch of bridge everywhere. Alright, so let's go back to Tom Nook's and see what we can do. Tom, I'm coming back home. What are you? Alright, so we are back at Tom and we delivered Monique's package. We met everybody. When does this job end? Alright, I earned some money, but am I not even getting it? Probably not. You say it's too difficult. Honestly, kids these days and their constant complaints. Why? When I was little report, oh, never mind. Well, Tom Nook, me and you, we're not the same people. We're not. So, go do your thing. The next job is to write some copy from a direct link. I want you to send it to Spike, who lives in Maker somewhere. It's just good business. Spike is a very loyal customer. As for what you write, well, I just leave it up to you, Yugi, but try to make it exciting. Oh, and you might want to think about introducing yourself. You can use this to write the letter. Alright, so I am pretty much delivering a letter to Spike. Am I supposed to say it's from me? I don't quite know, Tom. Just let me go. You talk so much and I don't get most of it. Alright, so we're going back. This is where we came from. So we're going left and finding Spike's house. I think Spike's house is the one that's closest to post office. So this is the letter. And let me try the post office first. Can I just mail it like this? Do you do that? Mail a letter. Yeah. Just mail it. Please. What's her name? Pelly. Regina. Yeah, I don't need anything else. I can mail it, so you know what, I'm just gonna go. And I'm going to write this letter to Spike now. To Spike. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna say, guys. Well, to Spike. Tom Nook sent this from Yugi, the poor employee. And that's gonna be it. That's going to be my whole letter. And Spike can interpret it as he would like, but really it's just saying, hey, here's the thing, my job gave me a job and I did it, goodbye. Alright, so now let's mail this letter to Spike, and this should complete their sending a letter to Spike thing. It would be funny if I went and saw Spike right after, you know, just cause you're kind of like, hey, I just got it, sent you a mail and it's right next to your house, did you get it? Alright, so okay, so post office is gone, so I'm just gonna go back out. Let's go back into the world, and we're just going to probably head back to Tom Nook at this point. Alright, and we are back. I am really loving all the flowers. Did you send a letter? Yes, I did. Good job. It took you longer than I'd like, so I'll have you doff. Alright, so he's not even paying me money, and he's just like, you know what, I'll dock your pay. I'm not giving you anything anyway, but I'll still dock it. You did something bad. Like, Tom, you are terrible and horrible. It would just be a waste for you to just hang around here and wait for me. So, Tom Nook at this point wants me to go back out there and do a little bit of working for our dear neighbors. So I'm not sure what this is gonna look like, but you know what, we're gonna go, and maybe while we're at it, we're going to have a great time. So it's gonna be fun, just meeting people and socializing, saying hi to my gyroid. Well, actually, my gyroid was saying hi to me, and I'm gonna go back into my house because I want to pick up all those apples and everything. So let's get rid of those, and maybe I can, here we go, set up the bonsai. I would really like to figure out the look of my house. What is it going to be? And you know, the more I think about it, I think at some point, the radio and stuff, the stuff that Tommy gave, I'm gonna get rid of them. Don't tell him. Not until I do, at least. Okay, here's Spike. So, remember Spike? He was the one with the super punk, and I think it's because he liked punk rock. Not much, it's kind of obvious. He's still trying to raise some money. You're a real glutton for punishment. He'd take this handkerchief and deliver it to Monique. Oh, Spike, you really like Monique, which is such a bitch. But this is kind of things right up there. It is, I guess. That's all I have to say. Alright, Spike, I get it. You're a man of no to little words, so you know what? I'm just gonna go head back to your mean girlfriend's house and deliver a handkerchief that she probably got after. Well, she probably left after her little walk of shame. Alright, did you get anything good? At this point, I realized, well, I didn't give it yet, so he's giving me more stuff to do. I have to give this copy to Teddy, but I'll do that. But before I do it, I'm gonna stop for Monique and see what Monique has to say about her little handkerchief situation. So let's go to Monique. Alright, wasn't her house the one at the top, I think? This is her. Oh, here she is. Hey, Monique. I always see you, but never by your house. I don't even know if I've seen your house, but I've just seen you running around. I have a delivery for you, and this is your handkerchief from Spike. I forgot something? That's my handkerchief. Could it possibly be? Oh, I see. I left it at Spike's home, so horribly embarrassed. That tells us what she was doing. She was sheboyking with Spike at her home. I apologize for all the trouble you put through. Oh really? You don't mean to say I'm the dumbest one of the litter? And you don't want to say that I am childish for working for Tom? No. Who's childish now? Probably me. At this point maybe I am really childish, but alright, so we talked to Monique again. She kind of felt like, oh, I'm sorry for being rude to you, but thank you so much for giving me a handkerchief, and while you're at it, please don't tell anybody I had a one night stand. I'm like, okay, Monique, so really you're being nice to me so I can keep your dirty little secret. Alright, not that I care, Monique, but you know what, I'm gonna go, and we are going to go see Teddy because we have the rug, the little carpet to give him. So let's go see Teddy. I'm very close. Teddy, where art thou? Here's Teddy, my little teddy bear. Hey Teddy, I have a rug for you. No, I don't want anything, but I do want to give you something. Partake. Yes, Teddy. I hope you enjoy your new rug. You probably waited a long time for this. Once I get this carpet down, I'm going to place it. If you want to have a cool place, you have to coordinate your rug and wallpaper. Okay, Teddy. You don't flip on me for saying this, but you should try changing your rug. I know, Teddy, my rug is currently metal. I don't need my old carpet anymore, so you can have it. Oh, she's giving me an old carpet. Guys, you know what I just realized? This was the carpet in the last video when I entered this one house and I said, I like this carpet, I would really like to have it. This was the carpet, I think. It was an impulse buy, yeah, but I know they're soulmates, and when I got home, I just didn't rematch my room. That's okay, Teddy, I'll do it in my room for you. I'll rematch my room with your carpet from your cheating but now happy ex-girlfriend's fiance something. Alright, it was Ellen here. It's called the Tom Changes his product every day. Okay, so essentially guys, you know what Teddy's doing? Teddy is trying to keep as busy as possible so he doesn't have to think about his ex. At least it's not Monique. What if it was Monique? Because he did say that the ex was currently with their boyfriend who they got very much in love with. What if the ex happens to be Monique? Oh, you know what? I'm already Team Teddy. I will never be Team Monique. Monique is mean. Alright, so I'm gonna spread it. Oh, it looks great already. See, it makes such a difference going from metal floors to a rug and actually wood on the wall. And now I have a bonsai. So now I am actually going to clean everything up, make some space, and I am going to take my bonsai and put it in a nice corner and let it look nice. And while I'm at this, you know what I should do? Since I have pockets full of apples, I should go and sell these to Tom. He can have some apples and I can go about my life. So that would be great. Alright, so... And just like this, my place is looking so much better. We've come a long way from having tin floors to now having a rug and wooden walls and a bonsai. Alright guys, so on this note, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As usual, subscribe to keep up with my journey and give this video a like if you liked anything about it. And I will see everybody next time. Bye!